Hi, I'm Dr. Noelle Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I have my canine companion puppy here that is going to be my little demo dog for today, and we're going to talk about dog's eye care. And I have my assistant Alexander, two Alexanders, to help ask me some questions about dogs' eyes.
Dr. Lucas, what's the most important thing when it comes to taking care of a dog's eyes?
So the most important thing is obviously just making sure that there's no hair trapped around the eyes. There's no, that they're both, just clean. Alexander has sit, good boy. Can you look at the camera? He's got really, really beautiful eyes. They're nice and bright and shiny. He's about a year old, so these are actually perfectly healthy eyes. Got another question?
Yes, I have another question.
Sit. Good boy. Stay. Sit.
How does proper eye care impact the health and well-being of a dog?
So you only get two eyes. You and I get two eyes. They get two eyes. So, eyes are our windows to the world, and they are also, there's a lot of nerve endings around the eyes. So having ocular pain or discharge or discomfort can in fact impact your days, dogs, just general quality of life and daily discomfort.
Should I bring my dog in if I see a veterinarian, if I suspect some real vision problems going on?
Absolutely. If you have any concern about your dog's ocular health or eye health, you really should go ahead and schedule that appointment with your veterinarian. Eyes can get diseases that can advance fairly quickly sometimes, and even within 24 hours, if we have a little scratch or abrasion on the eye, it can get much, much worse. So we treat eye problems very seriously when you call and want you to be seen a little bit sooner rather than later, especially if you're seeing any like winking or tearing. That means that there's some pain in that eye and we want to see your dog.
So we had some symptoms. What are some more symptoms of a dog having an eye?
Yeah, so dogs that are having eye problems or diseases, so we're going to get maybe some mucoid discharge that may go from like a milky white and clear, that's normal, to maybe a yellow or green looking discharge. Dogs will sometimes rub at their eyes with their paws, or they'll take their faces and rub on the carpeting or furniture if they're having itchy, watery eyes. If there is something that scratches the cornea, it's very, very uncomfortable. You know how when you get an eyelash in your own eye, how uncomfortable that is. Dogs will act very similar. They just tear and they'll hold their eyes kind of closed and lots of tearing. They can get foreign bodies in and around their eyes. We've had one earlier this year that had a little piece of like grass material stuck in the conjunctival tissue behind the eyelid, so we couldn't actually see it, but that dog was really uncomfortable, lots of redness, tearing, very painful around the eye. Those are the most common sort of discomfort and disease processes that we'll see around the eyes. Of course, there can be eyelid tumors that we can see along the eyelid margin, and when we look in the eye, sometimes we'll see changes with the lens, like cataracts, or aging-related changes called lenticular sclerosis. And then there's retinal problems, because you can't forget the retina is all the way back in the back, and it'll also have some ocular diseases back there.
How important is it to avoid self-diagnosing eye problems?
Well, I just described a whole lot of symptoms that the eye can present with, and we as veterinarians have to do some investigation, maybe some special tests, some real close observation with some bright light magnification to really be able to sometimes tell what's going on with your dog's eye. So if we have to do that, oftentimes it's really difficult for you to be able to diagnose your dog's eye problem.
And early detection and diagnosis of problems is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, early detection is really important. Sometimes if people wait to get their dog's eyes seen and there's a real serious problem, it can actually lead to potentially loss of that eye. So we want you to take your dog's eye problems seriously. If you have questions or concerns, that's where you need to reach out to your veterinarian and have them do an examination on your dog's eyes. So please reach out to your veterinarian, or if you're in the local Mount Juliet area, reach out to us here at Mount Juliet at Blue Oasis Pet Hospital. We'd love to help you. Thanks.